Another broadcast. Um, what did we do yesterday? Oh, we hit a home run. We played a series. We won. I played a couple of series after that. Didn't do well in those series. I don't think. I can't remember. Anyway, um, yesterday was my first stream. Thank you, whoever watches this in the future. Just trying to get this off the beaten path. Might as well do something while we're locked up in our apartment in New Jersey somewhere with nothing to do. So, Road to the Show. I'll play Road to the Show, then I'll start playing America's Army on Twitch after that. But let's continue the career. We're doing pretty good. I'm a league holder or a record holder in a lot of the categories I'll show you right now. Hold on 1 second there. Alright. So the league, MLB records. So home runs, you see Chad Harris, which is my character, 93 in a single season. RBIs, Chad Harris in the same year with 208. Broke that record as well, which I do believe was held by Billy Hamilton. I think it was. I can't remember. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. That's pretty much it. I haven't really broke anything else. I know, like, statistical records that they don't show on here. I've definitely broke a bunch of records last year. If this was actual real life, because my batting average last year was ridiculously high. I'm trying to stats, there we go. So this is my career stats from last year. Now I think the record holder for batting average is the record was 440, between 440 and 446, and I hit 475. So no, for a whole season. Sorry, I was talking to my wife. So I know I broke that record. We're looking it up right now just to be accurate. But as a career, I'm between AA, AAA, and this is my third MLB season. Okay, so the original record for batting average is Hugh Duff in 1894 at 439. So I beat that at a 475. But they don't show that on the record. I guess it's a non-statistical record or something. I guess a lot of things go into your batting averages now these days instead of back in the day in the 1800s when it's just a hit. There's, a lot of other things come into it, like if you beat out, not beat off, but beat out. No. Yeah, if you beat out a throw or something like that, it still constitutes a hit. I don't know. I'd have to look up what affected the statistics back in the day to now for batting averages and why they don't really count it as a record breaker when you break the record on these games. So anyway, enough of that. I'll show you guys the perks that I'm using. which is probably why I'm batting decently. Actually, pretty good. I have critical strike for my lightning rod personality. I haven't selected any lightning rod personalities yet because I haven't unlocked any of them. So anyway, for the heart and soul, I have the activation of the heart and soul. This is what unlocks all of these two perks. So I have approved hitting ability when in 2-0, 2-1, 3-0, and 3-1 counts. And improved hitting ability in day games. So, but on the Commander-in-Chief or Captain perks, I have the Commander-in-Chief, which will activate these two boosts, which gives my normal swing, my X buttons, received. I was trying to explain it my own way, but I'll just read it, I guess. Normal swings, X button, receive increased power when in 2-0 and 3-1 counts. So not only do I have a perk on 3-1 counts here and 2-0 counts here, but I also have a perk over here that affects it as well. So I have two perks that affect the same thing, which is going to greatly boost your ability to hit in clutch situations and hit for batting average, hit for home runs, stuff like that. Oh, there it is. Right, sorry, I was trying to find something. And then I have base commander. When you're at bat, teammates on base will steal more frequently. It's always good to get your man off first, so if you're coming into bat and you just have somebody on first, there's a greater chance if they are able to steal that they will steal and get in scoring position when you're on base, which will affect my clutch, which I'm at like a 97 clutch. So when people are in scoring situations, I hit better anyway. The ones I avoided were the fog of war, which is kind of stupid. The home plate umpire is more likely to call in your favor. Yeah, it works in certain situations, but I usually try and hit it out before I get into that 3-2 situation or 2-2 situation. Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, I could hit this perk. I think I actually had it already, and I took it off. But it's improved hitting ability in home games for you, as well as teammates who bat when you are on base. So I think I took it off and put clear for takeoff because I wanted to break the home run record, which I currently did. So I guess I could switch it, but I don't want to yet. So I might, a little ways down in the season, I don't know. It depends on how the season goes. But as of right now, we are 7-1. So I think we did take a loss on the last series, but the last game, they did not play me, so we lost. But anyway, 7-1, not bad. I think we're playing the Reds right now, and I think we're about to sweep them. Yeah, they're 1-7. They've lost. Yeah, either we just swept them or we're about to sweep them. I stopped playing after a little while yesterday. So. Oh yeah, so yeah, we are playing the Reds, and this is the last game of interleague play. So. Trevor Williams will be starting pitcher today. I'm not a big fan of him, but he has actually been doing very well for the Yankees this year. so far.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Zach Davies will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin is there. 2 down.
That was a normal swing. I could have done that.
Into the box, Chad Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I have high clutch, so I'm going to advance that.
Let her rip, let her rip.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
I couldn't swing at that. That was my fault. It was way too early.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base.
All right.
Ready now, Chad Harris. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Harris.
First offering on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marsh is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Sometimes was on point on that one. Just the way the ball hit.
Nick Castellanos now. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Here's the 3-1. Lifted into center field. Harris is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Chad Harris.
Number 24. Chad Harris.
All right, let's see it.
And easy now, your turn, kid.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Looking good. One better up there.
He's not going to steal. His speed is too slow.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Break one on you, boy.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
From the stretch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a two-run lead.
I want to see how I make connection on this. I don't see it. Hold on, fellas. Congrats, blah, blah, blah.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
I thought that was a pop-up. All right.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 3-1.
What's up, buddy?
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
They're done. Juan Soto, MLB. How are you doing, bud? All right. What do we got? We should be 8-1. We are 8-1. All right. We play Toronto. Now, if it... All right, so Aaron Sanchez is the only one that's given us an option. So I don't particularly like Toronto. So we had a fierce rivalry last year when I played this before I started going live. Last season, I mean. And I think I'm going to start one here because this has been last season when we won the World Series before, you know, this whole live thing started. We had a fierce battle. So all right, it says, Gurriel Jr. texts you ahead of tomorrow's game informing you that he's been on a tear at the plate. Appreciate the confidence, misplaced or not, good luck tomorrow. Focus on improving your team before you bother us. Whatever, dude. Being competitive is cool. Sorry, I couldn't read that for a second. I have the medical card, and I use it a lot. So, anyway, whatever, dude. Being competitive is cool, but let's keep it on the diamond. Nah. Let's focus on improving your team before you bother us. Ready to talk after the game, man. Alright, let's do it. Let's run it. Who's playing for us? So we got Andujar, Voigt, Betts, Torres, Stanton, Soler. Why am I batting 7? I don't know. Must be a little strategy going on. Gio Urshela, Debbie Bouillon. I like Gio Urshela in this game. He comes through in the clutch, and you know, it'll be great if he could do that during this series, because we need to make this a rivalry. We don't like Toronto. I do not like Toronto Blue Jays.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
I have a feeling it's going to be a fierce 3-game series, 3 or 4 games.
Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Stepping up now, Chad Harris. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, you can do it. You're doing better. Let's go.
The pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2-2 the count.
I'll wait on that.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Chad Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch.
Oh!
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Oh, you didn't go?
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
That's pretty Yankee.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Clutch player. I mean, I was watching some Yanks games last year, and he came through.
Next for New York, Davey Rion.
The catch
with home runs, and doubles, just clutch plays.
Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Hernandez. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So 2 on with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Let her rip.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chad Harris. He singled his last time up.
Harris.
Zion so scared to go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now.
I usually don't go for the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's scared to come inside.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it's still 3-1.
Or else it was just going to be a strikeout. There was nothing I could do. It was going to be a grounder. The second it came out, it was
ready for another chance. Chad Harris. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
I could have tried to foul it.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Guaranteed ground ball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Jonathan Holder closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 11 men on base.
But it's like the AI
time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes.
How you play your game. And
thank you for joining us here this evening.
That's the
we remind you to please drive home safely.
Because this second year hasn't taken off like my first year did. My first year, I think I had like 10 home runs by now. I know I had more home runs than we played games that in the beginning of the year. It was insane. Then the home runs slowed down for a few weeks in the season. I got like 1 or 2, and then it got to a point where I was launching home runs left and right. And my settings are on pretty hard now. So I started off, a little on the easy side to kind of get used to the game because I haven't played in about a year actually. And not this one, but 19 was the last one I played, but it was in the beginning of the year, and I haven't played it since.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. So the Bronx Bombers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Alek Manoah gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show.
Double. RBI, everything. They would took the lead.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Harris. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder.
That's why I never really.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump. And
striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Chad Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty.
Definitely.
But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Right here, one time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Andujar on third. Winker is over at second with 1 down in the inning.
Wait for a good one now.
Line towards center field. And it's in there. Base hit. Winker rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres. He's a player too, man. I'm a drill on him.
He's going.
He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Settling in now, Jorge Soler.
Hey, speed up the time.
I'm debating if I want to steal third.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
That's a home run.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't
Soler,
believe it.
Jose.
I don't believe it.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Soler is a new addition to the Yankees.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Aaron Judge left after winning his 2nd World Series.
Stepping up to the plate, Chad Harris. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, Harris.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That was really close.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute.
Gone,
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
See that? You get ahead in your count, and they feel you can pitch.
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Sorry for the swing.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
He cries like a baby, too, every time somebody gets
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad Harris.
The center fielder.
Yeah. Harris.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
He took his hat off. He's got a blonde beard and everything.
Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 9th inning coming up, and we are
back on us quick. I told you it's going to be a series.
Ready for another shot now, Chad Harris. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In there, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Oh my God, I get another
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Harris. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Hey, John, man, no one better right here.
So power swings out of the club.
Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gritcher is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. Our score holds at 10 apiece.
Man. I shouldn't have swung at the first pitch. That was my fault. The first pitch is like aimed.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
This
1 out, nobody on.
Talking crap to you.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
Eat that, Lourdes. Eat that, Lourdes. Then we're going to watch the replay.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Oh, I get another at bat.
So striding loaded. Chad Harris as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
All right, you got to go for the clutch. Drive and run. You got to do it.
Yeah, let's go now. One time.
Hey, let him fly.
Right down the middle.
Big dog, right time.
Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
It is
gone!
Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they open up a 4-run lead.
Oh, these Toronto fans are butt hurt. Oh, look at the camaraderie. Look at this guy. Man, I grew a mullet for nothing.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
That I have turned on that if I have runners on second and third. My first.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-11, the final score in this one. The Yanks put a 14 in the run column here today. Kyle Crick claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I just hit a grand salami. Hard it is to hit a grand salami. You know how much pressure
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next.
Mr. Yerman. He was on the Yankees the last few years to win the World Series. And
Domingo Germán gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Chad Harris. He's coming off a 3-home run game last night. So we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. He's got it.
Run it out, run it out.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Panik. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Harris is there, 2 gone.
There's a song about money. Better have my money.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
They got me on this year and then 1 more year of the renewal contract. Then it's arbitration time. So.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And it's gone.
Anthony Rizzo.
A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 4th home run here in the early going as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Isn't there a comedian named Anthony Rizzo?
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy.
So striding in, Chad Harris. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Chad Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right.
Striding into the box, Chad Harris. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
He robbed me. Robbed me.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score.
MLB
Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Domingo Germán earns the win, his second. Cole Stewart couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. John Brebbia hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I didn't get a hit. Oh. All right. What? See, my contact is low. Still in like the low, high 60s. That's why.
A player with elite speed is issued a challenge by one of his coaches.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I tear it up on the bases. They don't really intentional walk me. That's a good thing because my speed is at like 94 or 95. So they don't intentionally walk me much because they know I'm going to start stealing bases on them. Alright, so we're 11-2. The Rays are right behind us. Alright. Who are we playing next? Chicago Cubs. And then Milwaukee at home. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, then we got an MLB Road to the Show series against Boston at home. That's going to be nice. Alright, let's play next.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
No, thanks, I'm good, but I just want to play baseball. Alright. That's who we need to make friends with. I need to perk up on this one. How was Jorge Soler? Okay. How is Jorge Soler cold? He just hit a home run. Okay, alright, whatever. I'm going to change the uniform on this one. We're going to do something different. I'm going to do this one. That looks pretty cool. Eat. We have to eat.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next.
Hey, look at him uniform. Ugly as hell. I should not have picked those.
Trevor Williams gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more. So this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
All right, Tristan, see what you got.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Harris is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order.
Cubs are down in order. Right,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Harris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harris. Look at my ugly ass.
Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Move it, move it, move it. First to record the out.
He grabbed that with his hand. Out of nowhere.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
That's close.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now. In now, Chad Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
All right. Be patient, Bob.
Wait for a good one.
No, I'm gonna hit him. Let's try.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter, is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Very good pitcher.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, that ball's hit hard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
You had to lay down, boy.
Striding in once again, Torres. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
I would have stole for no reason, man, and then I would have had to run back to first.
In is Jorge Soler, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's gone 3 for 8.
Jorge Soler.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hayward giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Chad Harris. He singled his last time up.
1 out. Harris. 1 out first.
Yeah, let's go, kid. Here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh,
line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So stepping in, Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. One there.
Oh, I slid right in.
First, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping into the box, Chad Harris is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, one time, right now.
No choice but the power swing on this one.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0.
Yeah, that was my fault. I should have said that. Wow, you came back and won. I don't know how, but somewhere in the 9th you came back and won. So I wasn't a part of it.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Aroldis Chapman gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
So now I'm 70 contacts, but
for the Cubs,
I don't think I had a good game.
no error. They left 9 runners on base.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
So coming to the plate, Chad Harris, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away.
Yeah. Harris.
Hey, see you in the
Come on, here we go. Come on, right here. One time. Here we go. Oh, let it fly.
What was the point of bringing me in the game?
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
The Yankees are always known to make
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Bodie is there to make the catch, and that 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Alec Mills claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next.
Make sure you hit me on Twitch. I don't even know what my name is on Twitch.
Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
I'll be on Twitch a lot.
First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Santander looks up.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
I unlocked it in the game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player.
So you could buy for like...
Ready to take his hacks again, Chad Harris, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
So
1-0.
Still got a little ways to go.
The 1-0.
Tie game.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 1-2.
Ball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Me and Kyle Hendricks had a battle last year, too.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So, I'm going to rock this base real quick.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw to third.
Side.
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
And he struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Boy, please get traded.
Now batting.
Not having a good year this year, and he actually had a pretty bad year.
Line to the right side.
All right.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
All right.
Digging in, Chad Harris. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Harris.
Find something you like up there.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Do you remember the last time you fished inside of me? What happened?
2-0 to count.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hey, you pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
Get locked in.
Hit down the third baseline. Ryan's got it.
Run it out. Run it out.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Chad Harris. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
I'm definitely hitting him. Might as well go all out since we're losing.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up.
Who's the ball?
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And we are tied again.
If we win in these ugly ass uniforms.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Sorry, sir. Good night.
Harris is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Chad Harris. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Oh, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time. Like you can. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Looking good. Looking good. No one better. Come on.
In there, 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hey, no one better. What's up right here?
Keep it going. Your turn.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Here we go. Clutch up right now. Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, no one better.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. Chopper to short, but this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button.
Hey, drive him in. Meet you right here.
Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up.
Oh my God, I popped it.
Frazier over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-4 the outcome today. Craig Kimbrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Smith reports.
I hit 2 home runs? I don't remember that. Oh yeah, that's right. I hit that second one to tie it up. Oh, I get a reward. That's right. I hit that boss challenge. All right. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. The heck is that? I mean, I'm just gonna sell it. Yeah, 'cause I don't need nothing. The gloves I have are good. 6,469. I need like 14. 14,000, something like that. Oh, I'm selling that then. I don't need none of these people. I don't play that game. Alright, so now I'm up to 7,000. I need about 7,000 more to get my Griffies. So, it's my next investment, I guess. Alright, we'll play one more series here, and then we're going to switch over to Twitch. Switch to Twitch. Alright, what can I improve on? 2, running. I need to get my contact up. See, I don't bunt like at all. I guess I'll take the I'll take that. See, what gets me in these road to the show challenges like that, where like I'm gonna hit 6 hits. Oh, I'm gonna get 6 hits over the next 6 games, or 3 games. I mean, is sometimes they don't play you for that 3rd game, and then you lose that challenge. Like if you don't get 6 hits in 2 games, then you lose out on that challenge, and I don't think that's right. Who do they have on their roster now? They have a stacked roster. Byron Buxton, Tommy Edman, Christian Yelich, Miguel Sano, Wilson Contreras, wow, Avisel Garcia, Ryan Healy, Kesslin Hura, I don't think I said his name right, JJ Buladey, I don't think I said that name right either, but yeah, wow. All right. You take a steak out? Huh?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Interleague Baseball next.
That's a banging starting roster for hitting.
Alex Wood will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Harris. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Hey, no one down here.
Bleday gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Leading off the inning, Chad Harris. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers will call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Yelich going back.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
That's number 11. I don't know, I hit 11 home runs already.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Or contact swing, sorry.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A man at third with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Third. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice. Leading off the inning, Chad Harris. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Back up the middle. Way to get dirty. The throw. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Good stop. Gotta give it to him.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Christian Yelich.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Digging in, Chad Harris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Good rip on it, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third.
Go, 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 dig,
dig, dig. First, and the side is retired. A run on two. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Must have hit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
All right, well, we're stuck watching.
2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
There we go. Now we're back in business. Oh, yeah. That was gone.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-2 the final in this game. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Freddie Peralta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Wood couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss.
2 errors. They left 11 men on base.
All right.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. It's Interleague Baseball next on the show.
Milwaukee's 9-8. They spanked us yesterday, last game.
Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Harris calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number. Stepping in, Chad Harris. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Harris.
Oh, now, here we go.
All my plays are activated.
From the stretch. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
3-run home run. There we go, guys.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning. Let's get it started early with a homer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Harris.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Short, hit hard, reined in.
Dig, get out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman.
The shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Why do they look like...
Digging in to try it again, Chad Harris. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Let him rip right here. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2.
That's my fault, guys. I'm not being patient with my
Now at the plate, Chad Harris. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Chad Harris.
Come on, big guy. One time.
First delivery to him on the way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The New York...
The stream on YouTube, I'm going to probably switch over to Twitch here in a little while. I'm going to get off live for a little bit. Then I'm going to switch on Twitch. Switch to Twitch. So I'll, as soon as I figure out what my Twitch account is, I will post it on there so you guys can watch the live videos on Twitch as well. Alright, have a good one.